this shit, baby.
Welcome back. So here we are, back in the next pre-season match up against the Knights. So we're going to go with the same team. Everyone still looks like they're on the up and up. Oh, hang on, we've got Granville back. And a straight swap for Baptiste. But we're going to do a switch out wide. So we'll get O'Neill into the centres, which puts McDonald onto the wing. And we'll trial that for this game. So we'll kick this off here. Actually, no. Right. So Dragons surprised us last round. Thought we were gonna do a bit easier, so you know, especially when we come back, I thought we were just gonna start piling it on, but no, it was still pretty good. So yeah, I think I will stick with this difficulty level. It seems like a pretty good level. You know, still gonna get some fair games. I was worried that yeah, I might just come out pumping teams, but play this season, and then next season we'll go up to pro. Against the Knights today, Kahu at fullback. Different changes for this side. Gideon Mosby drops out with Nini McDonald shifting to the wing, and Justin O'Neill, the man on screen, coming into the centres. Nathan Ross, Jesse Ramey and Kellen Ponga, Kenny Dow and Edric Lee. Pearce and Watson. Clemmer, Mann, Essie, Guerra, Barnett and Fitzgibbon round out the starting side. Matadia, Bura, Monga and Salfiti on the bench. And I really hope that was Lee on the wing. I think Mann actually played for Cronulla. The last time I checked anyway. I didn't really see who it was. So, Caulfield gets us underway, and that's taken by Kurt Mann. Clemmer taken down, and a strong tackle by Granville and Taumalolo. Ooh, and they're through. So the Knights are coming here to play tonight. Jolt holds the man down. Taumalolo coming to put the shot on there, but Maguire and Morgan had already taken care of the man. And Maguire gets in quick there to shut down Watson before he can offload the ball. And Ponga's taken down on the last. So they should be passing it off to the right there. Yep. Cowboys just couldn't get there in time. So it's going to come down here with McDonald. It's a little shimmy on. And Cooper takes an early hit up here. And he's pulled down. Tamalolo gives it off to Kahu. Pops it off to Hess, who's away. Ooh, but he can't escape. The defender's for long. Oh, Morgs with the kick there. Unusual play. Some might even guess that he didn't mean to do it. Oh, and what a play here. Oh, and I think that you might find that the Knights put that into touch there. See if we get a replay here. It's come out. McDonald's put it on the toe. And then, yeah, Kenny Dow kicked it over the edge, and yep, he's taken that into touch. Good call by the referee there. Oh, and Clifford with a sly step off the scrum gets straight around the man that scores, right behind the right upright. What a try by Clifford, who's in strong form to start this year. Performed well in the nines. his work last week as well. And now that's been rewarded with the first try in this game. It was faring a bit better to start this second trial off. As Caulfield converts it to make the side have a 6-point lead. Kalen Ponga will kick off. And he's kicking back into the corner. Clifford gives it off to Cooper, who is away. Oh, he tries to pop that free. Oh, and O'Neill makes a little dash there. Off to McLean, who just can't get through. Oh, inside ball there for Hess. That's clever. Clever play. Long ball here for Cooper. Pops it back on the inside to McLean, but he can't get away. Alright, so we're going here to O'Neill. McDonald just can't get around him here. So what are the Cowboys going to come up with? Oh, what's happened? Have they knocked it on? They have knocked it on. Oh my goodness. Well, he's made him look like a right fool. Brambles tried to take a little scoop. Can't get anywhere here. And Maguire can't push through, but the Cowboys are looking menacing and it'd be hard to see them. Oh! Well, he's just been dropped. Well, Cowboys seem to have lost their way here. Oh, commentator's curse. Cohen Hess just strolls through a yawning gap in the defence. And if we wanted to talk about the previous try scorer having a strong Auckland Nines tournament, we want to talk about that of Cohen Hess. Very strong. Oh, and he's just missed it. It's just smacked that right upright. And he's filthy, Caulfield. He's not happy about that. And there's that 2 points could come back to bite his side. Yeah, so Hess has picked up the regular season where he left off in the Nines. Barnstorming, scoring tries. Ooh. And Morgan delivers a short ball. Shows it.
That's your second.
Nothing doing there. Cowboys have lost their way on this run a bit. Kahu tries to push through. Oh, Morgan shooting it across. Doesn't look like it's going to have the angle on. No, it's going to pull up. It's not even going to have the legs. And Ponga was taken down there. Oh, they've spilled it. That early tackle, the run from marker, and they've spilled it. Well, what do we have here? And O'Neill goes for the old step there, but it fools nobody. McDonald stepping, palming, he's doing it all out there. Oh, Taumalolo brought down hard. Ooh, Morgan with a quick step. Kahu with the step now. Now, what do the Cowboys do here? Morgan with the chip, with the grubber and chase, and he's chased it through, scored the try. And he feels no remorse doing it because he remembers that when the AI is down their end, it's virtually impossible to stop them scoring if they're attacking the line. So he gets up with his head held high there, Morgan. And Felt converts it. So they're up to 16-0 now, so that 2 points missed earlier, it's not quite meaning as much here. Knights are going to want to get a move on if they don't want this game to slip through their fingers. Yeah. Alright. Okay. Oh, and Maguire's away. Oh, no. Well, this is what the Knights need, and Jesse Ramian, well, no one's going to stop him. So, a huge blunder there by Maguire has led to first points being scored by the Knights. The Cowboys' new recruit will want to hope that the momentum hasn't swung the way of the home side. So Pong will have no trouble with this. And of course he doesn't. So he's piled that one over, and it's 16 points to 6. The margin is now 10 again. So Felt with a towering convert kick to start us off. Granville streaking in there, takes down Matadia. Ooh, Gavin Cooper with a slight gap open there. Well, Cowboys are awake to these movements this time, and they're not letting them go anywhere. So the Knights seem to have given up here, going one out. Yeah, they just shifted here, but they're not really getting anywhere for their troubles. So the Cowboys are coming stream again. Oh, and he's kicked it into the man offside. So quite an easy kick here for Morgan, who will just pop it over the sideline. They'll be attacking here from 10 out. And Hess will be pushing, pumping with the legs. Lane can't wind up there. It's a problem with... What has happened? They've knocked it on. Something's gone on. Anyway, Cowboys are all over him here. O'Neill's chased down Barnett, and that's quite the run. Oh, well, Cowboys are a rabble here, and it is going to be very difficult for them to keep the Knights out, who are on a massive roll. Tamalolo read that. Holds Matadia upright. McLean, I think he's turtled Barnett there. Yep, I think the fine has been held up. Cowboys breathe a big sigh of relief there as they take it back to 10 out. They're pushing across here. Blair's taken down with a strong tackle there. And it might be over. I think they may have scored that one. The crowd have reacted. Now have we got him? Yep, he's slipped straight through Granville's body. We might want to check to make sure that Granville hasn't just died out there and that's his ghost, because he has scored that try directly through him. And that's a shame. The Knights are coming back here. The Cowboys, we feel like they felt let this one slip through their fingers a little bit at the moment. And that Josh Maguire pass is really starting to haunt the side. So Cole Felt will kick this off. And Tamalolo takes down Matadia. And with, who's that? Maguire jumping in at the very end to help out. Oh, and McLean left a little hole there. Go wise to it. Now they're getting in with numbers. 3 of them in that one. Passing it out. Pierce gives it off to Fitzgibbon. Fitzgibbon's taken down strongly by 2 with the 3rd man watching. And I think they're going to kick here. Yep. What's just happened? No one fucking knows. What? Oh my goodness. So I think my player caught the ball. So the Cowboys player's caught the ball and he's immediately passed it to the Knights player. Almost as if he didn't realise that he was going to catch it. But it just gives the Knights another opportunity to rock down the field. And what was essentially an error there. Tamalolo's listening for the side, rushing out. And what has Ponga done? He has just pulled a piece of brilliance out. And he's fist pumping, he's celebrating with the team. They're level here with a conversion that he will surely not miss. So the Cowboys' early 16-point lead now sees them trailing 18 points to 16. With only a few minutes to go to half time, Cowboys want to be kicking deep and they want to be holding them in.
That's one. Move.
Tamalolo rushes out and takes on Bureau.
That's your second.
Oh, well there we go. There's been a knock on. Cowboys are scrambling to pack the scrum. I fancy their chances here. Oh, and Kahu's gone for the step. They've gone short side, but it hasn't worked. Oh, so they're coming in with numbers. He's getting taken down. Oh, and Tamalolo, with the buzzer ringing in the background, has just bulldozed straight through Ponga and gone under the post. Ponga's tried to take Tamalolo high there, that's his mistake. You don't want to take that man high. He will just push you away, especially if you're still a developing young man. You're never going to have the strength to take him on. So let's put the Cowboys ahead 22-18 at half time. Tamalolo shining for the side. If we have a look, 3 tackle breaks for Gav Cooper, 4 line breaks for Michael Morgan, 3 apiece for Heston Tamalolo. Let's check the old missed tackles. Pierce, Barnett, a few of them missing them. Let's manage the old team here. Tamalolo, fuck, my boys are all nearly at 100%. Is this the real life? Fuck it. We don't need to do subs when we're going that good. So Ponga to get us back underway. And Clifford's giving it off to Cooper, who's been taken down. They don't want to do anything too crazy here, the Cowboys. In this wet weather game. And while they won't want to do anything too crazy, they also need to chance their arm a little bit more than they are. So Morgan kicks, going for the 40-20. Oh, the horrible bounce. And that'll see Ponga get taken down just over the 40. Tamalolo pushes across, slides with his team, takes Barnett down with the help of Granville. Well, the Knights pulling out all the shots there. Very fancy play, but ultimately the Cowboys' defence is unbudged. And Neil takes Kenny Dowell on one-on-one. And Knights are starting to throw it around now. They're starting to shift it. This is going to come to Pearce. Carmelo's going to be charging at him. No, it's gone the other way. And Felt's away here down the sideline. Oh, well taken there. Hampton with the scoot. And he's through. Just can't get away. Oh, McLean almost through. Pushing hard out there. Get there, McDonald. Oh, so close. Oh, and he's taken down. Well, what are we going to do here? Oh. And what's happened here? He's caught that behind the defensive line. They've pushed up way too fast there. Let's see this again. Past him. He's definitely going backwards, and he's... Looks like Barnett's rushed up there. Was that Barnett? Someone rushed up. And, well, the Cowboys have started this half. Well, they're basically the way that they've ended the last one. They're on fire. And with that small lapse, which saw the Knights get back into it. Otherwise, the Cowboys have been in control for this game. Mind you, the Knights showed when the Cowboys took their foot off the pedal, the Knights can capitalise. So, I want to be careful. Oh, just like that. And what have they done? Throwing it around. And that was, well, that was almost karma, wasn't it? That was the commentator's curse for sure. So here we are. The replay stems from the kickoff. That's how brief this was. So Palmer's kicked it off. It's gone long. Oh, there's been a spill there. Guerra's picked it up, dove under the post. And the rest is history. Quite an easy try there in the end. Ponga lining this one up. Wouldn't miss. Riley said you're smashing, and then immediately what just happened? Yeah, so as you can see, I was smashing. I think I got maybe a little bit cocky. Let that be the lesson. So Felt going long, very long. Gets to the in goal. Clemmer bringing it back, but he can't get taken down. Clemmer's been nullified this game. He hasn't done a real lot. Granville streaking out to take down Watson. Oh, just got on the outside of Morgan there. Did Guerra. So there we go. Granville moving in again. Ever reliable on the defensive player. And they're going for the early kick. Kahu's going to want to be wise to this. He's not going to have the legs. Kahu just gets on the outside of his man. But he's taken down by the cover defence. Oh, and Taumalolo's through. Cooper takes down one. Oh, he's hit from behind. He's still going. Oh, almost the try of the year there. Oh, let us penalty kick. I don't want them to be getting ahead of us. It's this way if they come back, which they sort of are. They'll only level up with us. So Felt gets the 2 points back that he lost earlier in the game. Gives the Cowboys a 6-point buffer. One would think that they might have been close to the try there, but they're going safety first. Now it is just a trial, but they're taking it pretty seriously, so... Oh, what has he done? Fuck, I'm gonna have to stop trying to do that. Trying to hit pass. Tap and B, but he's maybe got to hold the thing in for longer, I don't know. Anyway, who was that just slipped over? Felty just slipped over there. Oh, and how's that for good defence? Maguire watching his man's back. And Granville, the offside player, gets well out of the way there. Oh, they've spilt that. Cowboys not interested in picking it up. Happy to see a scrum get packed. And they're away. Clifford, who's been quiet. And he gets taken down here after a nice run. And O'Neill can't step through.
On the keep going. He's held there.
Oh no! What has Nanny McDonald done? Bloody running along like Tinkerbell on the fucking sideline here. Here's one step, two step. Oh, and he's out. Oh, he was away if not for that. So the Knights have got another chance here. Decent field position to start the set. Oh, even more so now. Jesse Ramey is away. O'Neill has taken him down. And they're stretching it here. MASASA taken out. Oh, massive gap there for Clemmer, who's been quiet. But he scored the try there that'll level the match. Upon the line of this one up, and he won't be missing from here. This will be interesting for the remaining 17 or so minutes. How are these players not getting fatigued? You know what though? McLean has had a pretty quiet match, I think. No mistakes off the kickoff, boys. You could hear them saying to each other. And that is a very nice long kick there. Clemmer will be taken down on the 10-metre line. And Tamalolo rushes quickly out of marker there to take down Watson. Yes. It's Guerra front on. And go one out again. Oh, nice little hold up there for SASA. Now they may go for a kick here. Cowboys are going to want to be wise to it. No. They're popping it back. And they're on the 40 with the 32-metre gain. I think this is coming to Watson. Cowboys rush him but can't get there. They'll come down here with Feld, who should be safe under that one. He can't step through the line. And he's tackled on the 40. Here it comes. Oh, and what has Maguire done? Well, he hasn't passed it this time. He's learned his lesson from last time. And Matt Scott, the freshman, he's almost going to go all the way. Well, Morgan steps one. Can't get past the next guy. Oh, although I think you might find that he's just fallen over the line there. Yep, and we've given that up as a try. And he scored it. And that could be the match winner there. Hopfeld makes no mistake from virtually in front. And it gives the Cowboys a 6-point buffer. Well, it says Modern Warfare Remastered is in the free monthly games on PS4. Yeah, I know, pretty good, eh? Definitely glad I didn't get whatever game that was bundled with, because the only reason I was going to get it was for Modern Warfare Remastered, and it's free now anyway, so... Don't know if it's downloaded yet, but I've definitely started downloading. Probably should be downloaded. Oh, what have I done? And Morgan has just thrown the stupid of intercepts. It's going to be very hard to hold the Knights out from here, and we could be seeing a twist to this story. Hess gets up quickly there to take down Guerra. Oh, Scott meets Watson. Well read. Fifth and last here. What will they do? They've got Watson set deep. Oh, they fooled him. And he's been taken. Well, defence is compressed. Bramble with a scoot. Cooper just can't get away there. Oh, a nice offload there by O'Neill, who made a half break. He's come back to Taumalolo. He's just tried to come under him there, but he couldn't do it. And here we are with Hess running straight into the men, and someone clotheslines around the back. Oh, and he's run over the sideline. Well, you would think that that would be the game. Good little play there to put Felt away. Pops it on the toe. And Watson's picked it up and ran straight over the sideline. Oh, well, you would think at this stage of the game that that's pretty much game, set and match. As we see O'Neill with a bit of brilliance here. Putting his hand up for that centre spot. Takes the ball. Now let's see this again, because this was a nice piece of individual brilliance from Justin O'Neill. Palms off Ponga. Well, he'd already stepped him in before that, so, you know, it was a good piece of rugby league there. From Justin O'Neill, who will be hoping that he's impressed the coach more than Gideon Gallimosby did in his outing. So 42-30, so it's been a high-scoring affair in the rain. Both of these teams will want to be focusing on their defence as an area to improve in, as well as probably some of their decision-making with the ball. So Hampton stepping but can't get away.
Hands away. He's held there.
And Cooper can't get in. And Matt Scott, hang on. Yeah, no, there's no breeze. Sorry about that, guys. I think I got interrupted here, but the game's almost over. So it's shifted left. Come on, son. What do you got? Nothing. McDonald can't get outside the man, but he's taken down, and that will be the final play of the game. Players shake hands. The Knights players look sullen. They don't look happy, they look quite angry. Sore losers, if ever I have seen them. So Jason Taumalolo has taken out men of the match honours here today. The Streets ahead, the nearest closest competitor. So let's have a look at him. So 11 runs for 133 metres. He had 16 tackles with 1 missed, 4 tackle breaks, 6 line breaks, 2 try assists, 1 error, and 1 try. So it was indeed a strong performance by the big fella. Thanks for tuning in. Next week we will come to round 1. So, Riley says GG, thanks man. So it'll be round 1 next week, so we'll see if we can kick the season off with a win. Thanks for tuning in.